Babylon had fallen, but the story of Daniel was far from over. Cyrus the Great now ruled the empire, and over Babylon he placed a man named Darius on the throne. But though the kings had changed, Daniel, older now, still walked in wisdom, remained in his position of authority. Darius quickly saw something different in him. Among all the officials, governors, and princes, Daniel stood out. He was honest, wise, faithful. So the king gave him more responsibility. He placed Daniel above all the others to help rule the kingdom. But not everyone was happy. The other officials saw Daniel rising, and their hearts burned with envy and hatred. For when a man is faithful to God, there will always be those who despise him. The princes and nobles of the kingdom gathered in secret. The Mede prince said,
"Why does this Daniel hold power over us? He's not one of us. He's a foreigner, a Hebrew. He has been exalted by every king, and now he rules over us as well."
And the Persian prince replied,
"We must find a way to bring him down."
So they began to search. They watched Daniel day and night. They looked for mistakes, for weakness, for anything to accuse him. But they found nothing. He was faithful in every duty, just in every task. There was only one place where Daniel never changed, that is his devotion to God. The princes could not defeat Daniel through lies, so they came up with a plan, a trap made from the very thing Daniel would never abandon his faith. They know that Daniel is faithful to his God more than he is to the king, so they use that against him. They went to the king with smooth words and fake smiles.
"O King Darius, live forever,"
They said,
"We have agreed on a royal law. For 30 days, no one may pray to any god or man, except you, O king."
They bowed low.
"If anyone breaks this law, they shall be thrown into the lion's den. This law will honor your greatness. O king, let it be written, let it be done."
Darius was flattered. He smiled. He did not see their plan. So he signed the decree, and according to the laws of the Medes and Persians, it could not be undone, unchangeable. The decree was sealed, the law was passed, and the trap was set. The princes knew exactly what Daniel would do next, because he had always done it. He would not hide. He would not change. Daniel would pray. After the law was signed and enacted, the whole city knew, and Daniel, he knew it too. Daniel heard the decree. He knew what it meant. He knew what it would cost him. But his heart did not waver. He did not alter his routine. He did not change his custom. And when the time for prayer came, Daniel did the following.
I went up to my room. I opened the windows facing Jerusalem, and as I had always done, I knelt and prayed. O Lord, you are faithful. I will not be afraid.
He didn't run. He didn't hide. He didn't wait until night or sneak away into silence. Daniel did what he always did, just as he had done every day before. 3 times a day, he prayed. He gave thanks to God. He sought mercy for his people. He remained faithful. And down in the street, the princes were waiting. They smiled. They had seen enough. Now, the trap would spring shut the moment they saw Daniel praying. The princes rushed to the palace. They approached the king quickly, pretending to be concerned.
"O king, did you not sign a decree forbidding prayer to any god but you, king?"
Darius replied,
"Yes, and it cannot be changed."
"Then know this. Daniel, your governor, has broken it. He still prays 3 times a day. He prays to his God and has violated your decree."
The words hit Darius like a sword to the heart.
Daniel has broken the law.
He whispered. The king's face turned pale in an instant. He realized, too late, that he had been tricked. The very men who praised him had set a trap. And now, the man he trusted most was in danger. Darius tried everything. All day long, He searched for a way to save Daniel. He called his advisors. He studied law. But the law of the Medes and Persians could not be changed. It was sealed, irrevocable. And as the sun began to set, the princes came again. They reminded the kings,
The law must be obeyed. Daniel had to be punished. There was no escape.
so, with a heavy heart, King Darius gave the order.
Take him to the lion's den.
Night fell over Babylon. The soldiers led Daniel to the stone pit where the beasts roared. The torches illuminated the hungry eyes of the lions. King Darius was there. He looked at Daniel with sorrow in his heart and said,
Daniel, may your God, whom you serve so faithfully, deliver you.
They led Daniel through the palace, down to the edge of the pit. Daniel did not struggle. He did not cry. He trusted. The soldiers pushed Daniel. His body fell into the den. The roar of the lions filled the air. The stone was placed over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed the entrance with his royal ring. And he walked away, silent, sorrowful. That night, King Darius could not sleep. He refused food. He refused music. His heart was heavy, and his mind was full of fear.
Would Daniel's God save him? Could anyone survive the lions?
As soon as the first light of morning touched the sky, the king rushed to the den. He ordered the stone to be removed, and with bated breath, he called out in a trembling voice,
Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to save you from the lions?
For a moment, there was silence, and then a voice came from the darkness.
O king, live forever. My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him, and I have done no wrong before you, O king.
The guards looked into the den, and what they saw was impossible. The king shouted with joy. He ordered the stone to be rolled away, and there stood Daniel, alive, untouched, without a scratch. The lions, who had devoured many before him, now sat silent like lambs beside him. It was a miracle. Darius fell to his knees, and with a trembling voice, he ordered Daniel to be brought out. And when his enemies were thrown into the den, the lions devoured them before they even hit. The God of heaven had rescued him, but the story wasn't over yet. The king now saw the truth with his own eyes. He knew who had the real power. Not men, not lions, not even kings. That same morning, Darius gave a new command to all nations, to every person in his empire.
To all peoples, nations, and languages across the earth, peace be multiplied to you. I make a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must tremble and fear before the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will never be destroyed. He rescues and saves. He performs signs and wonders in heaven and on earth. And he has delivered Daniel from the power of the lions.
So Daniel prospered under King Darius and later, under Cyrus the Great. He had stood through the fall of empires. He had faced jealous enemies. He had walked among lions. And through it all, he remained faithful, because Daniel did not serve kings. He served the King of Heaven.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of faith. If you believe these Bible stories can touch hearts, please leave a kind comment, and share this video with your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe to Bible Adventures, where we bring God's Word to life through epic, heartfelt animations for kids and families alike. May you and your family always walk in God's blessings and peace.